What's going on YouTube? We're going to go into the 12 types takedown Dark Dragon fight. It's a dragon enemy weak to earth and light technically. It mainly focuses on fire attacks, both physical and magical, and both single target and AoE. So we're going to bring an Omni cover tank to help us deal with the damage, and a provoker to eat up the imperils, and all the other bad stuff that happens like instant death attacks. Now it counters when you use magic, so we're going to use physical attacks, and we're going to get all turns, all missions in one run. Here we go. Go ahead and grab a friend here. I've got a bunch of people who built them for me, and we're going to go ahead and use dbarry 17. So congrats, dbarry. And here's the rest of our team. We've got Tsukiko here for light support. We've got Esther for tanking and HP fill and MP fill. Kaito for provoking and for breaking and dragon killer. And then our 2Bs are just going to be doing lots of damage. So we'll take a look at the gear at the end of the fight and see how we're doing. In the meantime, let's get into this fight and hopefully bring this thing down. Go ahead and bring our actions up as well. To get us started, our Tsukiko is going to use Omamori and unlock her Shining Karmic Retribution. There we go. Our Kaito is going to go ahead and use his LB to break the boss. Our 2Bs are going to True Charge Volt and R40 blades to do light for themselves and then do some chaining. Our Esther is just going to use her Magnus to do Omni cover. Very nice. Esther soaks up the damage. Kaito eats the Imperil. No one's going to take damage, and it's fine. It's fine. Or is it? Next turn, 2Bs are going to chain their shifted limit bursts. Kaito is going to man a few words and destabilizing in deep. Tsukiko is going to do the light support. There we go. And we're just going to let these guys chain this up and hopefully do a nice chunk of damage here. You know, 5-6%. Pretty good. 5%. Esther is just going to... she's just going to attack here. Keep everybody's health and MP filled. She's going to use her LB next turn. There we go. Tsukiko is going to magic boost on this turn to get ready for doing a little bit of damage next turn. Our 2Bs are going to pod charge and blade 2 times. And Kaito is going to chain with them, doing his dragon killer buff and 2 bolting strikes. There we go. Back row chain, go! Then our Esther's going to use her LB. That's going to keep the Omni cover going. Turn 4 is where we're going to burst. Get Kaito in the right form here. And he's just going to do bolting strikes. He's just going to be chaining with Tsukiko. Who is using her Shining Karmic Retribution. And we're just going to send all 4 of them at once. We're hoping to do 20-22% damage, somewhere between 20 and 22%. We want to land right at like 70% health on the boss. So let's see it. On the money. On the money. Esther's going to attack. Kaito almost dies there. He gutses the attack, and then he comes back, and he is going to start healing up over the next several turns. He's got multiple forms of guts, so that's going to be okay and get him through that. He'll be just fine. Turn 5, he's going to use his LB. And our 2Bs are just going to chain their blades power up their LB for the next turn. Our Esther is just going to attack, and our Tsukiko is going to Nethicite, because we have Nethicite. There we go. Attack. That's very nice. We did 1% damage per chain, which is really good. Here's the Nethicite. Okay. This turn, pretty much everybody's going to be triple chaining bolting strikes, which is really cool. So a nice big chain, do a little bit of damage. Try and get in the high 50s with our dragon's health here. Just making a quick check on my chart. Yep, Tsukiko is going to chain 2. And keep the boss imperiled. There we are. Just sending everybody all at once. Actually, Esther is going to use her LB here first, since she has it. That way she can potentially fill it back up. Perfect, 58%. I like it. It's hard to do much better than that. Okay, turn 7. Kaito is going to man a few words, destabilizing form, deep submersion. Chaining. I meant to chain that with these two. And I clicked him excited. I got a little too excited and I clicked him, you know? Alright, cool. We're going to do light, protection, purification. Now our goal is to get the boss to 50% or lower on this burst. It's a little tricky because we don't have Dragon Killer. Actually, do we? Do we have Dragon Killer this turn? We don't. We don't have Dragon Killer this turn, so it's a little tricky to do the full damage here, but it's okay. We only have to do 8%. You know what I mean? And we're not going to do Shining Karmic. Our goal, I forgot about this. Our goal is to Nethicite this turn. So we're going to use Kaito. If we had his LB, we would use it. We don't have it right now. So we're just going to use Blazing Red Flash. And we're going to chain that with 2B and 2B. So here it goes. Awesome. 49%. I'll take it. Tsukiko, because we are on turn 8 and we're under 50% health, we're going to Nethicite because he's going to use Dispel this turn. And Esther on turn 8 is going to LB. There we go. Okay, so turn 9, we're just going to be doing a bunch of chaining. So I'm actually going to have Kaito go ahead and use his LB. And we're going to have the ladies do their blades. We're just trying to do a little bit of damage here. A little bit of damage. And we're just going to send everybody all at once. Yes. Not shabby. There we go. Turn 9, Esther needs to just attack because we did her LB last turn. Looks like Kaito's going to be in bad shape. He is not. He's fine. All right, we're going to downshift, and he's going to put up the Dragon Killer buff again. Because it's back. It's back. All right, and we're going to use our LBs. We're gonna magic boost. Okay. And Esther is going to, on turn 10, just attack. Gotta keep Kaito healthy. Okay. Turn 11, we are going to, we would LB with Kaito. We kind of don't need to. Boss is fully broken. We're okay. So we're just going to use, we're just going to do some chaining. There we go. And then we are going to True Charge Volt Supreme Support Pod Charge. 2 times, and our Tsukiko is going to magic boost again. Turn 11, we want to LB with Esther if we can, so we will. Kaito did the guts thing one more time. He's okay. All right. So turn 12 is our big burst. We're going to be using Shining Karmic. We're going to be using destabilizing, all that stuff, bolting strikes. Big LB buff. We're all like, this is like the best possible scenario. We have all the things on board that we need to do good damage here, and we're just hoping to push it really low, you know, low 10s, low teens, you know, high 10s, low teens, somewhere in there. And then Esther's just going to attack at the end of it, so. I'll take it. 11% is not bad. I think we can work with that. We do get dispelled though, but it doesn't matter. It happens at the end of the turn, and we are ready to go. We can power up and get ourselves ready again. Boss has plenty of breaks, not a big deal. We are going to go ahead and Omamori, which does 120. So yeah, and then Light Imbue and Protection to put our buffs back up. Okay, we're going to just chain here to get our LB, because hopefully we're going to do this on turn 14, if not turn 15. We're going to try and get as close as we can here. Kaito is going to go ahead and break. And we need to fill Esther's LB on this turn if we can, because we got dispelled, right? It's not the end of the world if you can't, because most of the stuff's going to hit Kaito, but if we can fill it, we would like to. So we will. Okay, didn't get it. So we're just going to attack, and then all the bad stuff's going to happen to Kaito. He's going to evade a bunch of stuff, and it should be fine. See? He's fine. All right. Blazing Red Flash. Tag team attack, tag team attack. Tsukiko's going to try and chain with it. We're just going to Solar Flare it up and hopefully be okay here. And then Esther's going to LB just in case if we don't make it. That way she covers some stuff. But we're hopefully going to just do it right here. And if not, we'll do it on turn 15. Yeah, see, variance is a lot of fun, right? But surely we can do 1% health. Surely. Let's do it. Really quick, want to go ahead and show you dbarry's gear while I can. So he's geared like so. DV Katana, Rulers, Magisters, Crystal Gloves, Inherit Will, Dragon Killer, Last Guardian, Legendary Moogle Hero. Would love to have seen Chain Speed, but I didn't tell him to do it, so, you know, it's whatever. Shift form, basically the exact same. There you go. And then I'll show you, I can show you mine as well. So Kaito, he's got Vermilion Flag for Break Immunity and Death Immunity. One of those things. He's got guts, he's got lots of HP, restore and mitigations and things like that to try and help out. He's got this card for Blazing Red Flash, which did make a difference. He's got a lot of stuff that is giving him HP. He's provoking with the Dancer's Diadem. And then the same basic build in this form. He does have some fire resistance. He doesn't need it. Esther's covering all the damage, so he doesn't really need the resistance. It was from a previous run that I was doing. But there you go. Try and just give him some guts because he's probably going to need it. My 2B does not have the crystal gloves, so I was just wearing Tipa's earrings. Otherwise, basically the same kind of thing. I put chain speed on because, yeah, I had everything else I needed. Dragon, True Double Hand, LB. I put chain speed on. A couple different ways you could go, right? And my, geared basically the same, both forms. There you go. My Tsukiko in the shift form is just geared with as much magic in evocation stuff as you can. Right, that's all she really needs. Evo damage, LB damage. It doesn't even need LB damage. She's not doing it, so just Evo damage, and then just magic and stuff like that. Shift form, or the base form, had a bunch of fire resistance because it was from a different run. But the important thing is she has Nethicite. If you don't have Nethicite, you need to use Sword of Kings, but you have to do 2 Sword of Kings because the boss will trigger a magic counter, and you don't want that happening. Or if you have a tank, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you want to dispel. You need to prevent 2 dispels, and 2 Nethicites helps you do that. Or 2 Sword of Kings helps you do that. Or just Nethicite. If you don't have it, I'm sorry. Different team, right? There you go. And Esther, she's wearing a bunch of LB fill and stuff to let her attack twice or multiple times. She's got the Aurora Scarf and 2 weapons. She's got evasion. She's got LB fill. Lumina's clothes is now permanently available because you can buy Lumina in the Starkwarts shop. And then there she is, just like that. I did not use the base form at all. And she's got Esther's vision, or Sylvie's vision card, just for like fire resistance and stuff, because you have to get her above 100. Kaito eats the Imperil, but she needs 100%. And then evasion. Kaito had evasion too, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. He has 90%, so he did evade a lot of stuff, but a lot of his skills give him evasion too. And there you go. So there's our team. And then dbarry, of course, looking good. Good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up and watch the dragon die, and we'll check out the damage breakdown. Esther really helps with the MP for your units. Notice I didn't have any issues, running out of MP. At the very end there, it was kind of close, but Barry, you got me. You got me by, I guess that's just under 600. We're pretty close. Pretty close. Just variance, man, variance. And you had a better katana than I did, so you do have better stats than me. There you have it. So hopefully that helps. There's lots of ways you can do this. You can do this with a single provoker absorbing everything, and then just dealing with like Mirage and fire immunity, or doing it with a tank. There's a couple different ways you can go, but I do hope that helps, and we'll see you around in the next video. Take care.